One of the things I've noticed is that many people who take our courses arrive with the notion that they have to do green screen. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I've been known to use it once or twice before I moved into this deluxe apartment in the sky. Ooh. But if you haven't done green screen before, it can seem a little daunting, especially if you have simpler options, and especially if those options are actually more right for your business. And it's not even that it's expensive to do. All the best materials are now actually incredibly affordable. And because of that, people want to try it. So, who should do green screen? Is it right for your business? Let's find out. I have clients who use a green screen and some who don't. Some want the option of putting in the exact background they want. Others want to use their office because that is exactly what they want. Hi, I'm Steve Washer, and this is the 5-Minute Authority. When I started doing these videos a few years ago, I didn't use green screen. I used a wall with some light hitting it in a pattern. Then I went to white screen and black screen, and eventually green screen. But I knew it was going to add a lot of complexity to my day. Now it's a little different. You can make a decent green screen video with an iPhone, though I wouldn't recommend it. You'll spend an awful lot of time fiddling in your editing program, but it can be done. So now the question is not, can you do it, but should you learn it? What are the benefits for a business? After all, a lot of people shoot their videos surrounded by nature because they feel more like themselves in that environment. And when they feel that way, everything they do and say is more authentic. But if you've had a little too much experience with the unpredictability of the great outdoors, you won't often shoot outside, if only because of how long you know it can take to get one good take. Indoors, you don't usually have those problems. I think the choice really comes down to what the background says about you while you're standing there talking. Many people simply tell the background to be quiet while they talk. That's what white screen and black screen is all about. So if white screen is saying anything, it's, hey, look at this guy. He may be onto something. He may not. Let's find out. Black screen says something completely different. It says, I'm meditating on what this guy is saying. Don't bother me. Now, both of them throw complete focus on the speaker, and sometimes that's the best choice you can make. It's great if you're completely confident about your ability to transform an audience with your speaking ability. There are no distractions, but there's also no support. And I find, well, at least for me, that while I'm speaking out loud, having my environment subtly whisper the words competence, class, substance, even if everything else I say provides a contrary indication, that's a real support to my cause of helping others use content in ways that can transform their business. On the other hand, it can also be helpful to shoot with absolutely no support by your environment. If you want people to know you aren't perfect, that things aren't perfect, that they don't ever have to be perfect, that's authenticity based on vulnerability. And most people respond well to it, as long as you don't abuse the privilege. I made a couple of videos like that a few years ago when I lost my voice, and a surgical team was going to try and restore it, and it was not clear at the time that it would work. Those two little videos, which were basically to demonstrate the before and after of the operation, they got more positive and heartfelt responses than anything else I've ever done. I wouldn't make a video like that for training or advertising, but in that moment I wanted connection with people who hadn't seen me for a while. It was the right choice, I think. And that's really what it comes down to. If I had any piece of wisdom to offer here, it's just this. Read the room. What's going on around you? You wouldn't go into a sales pitch at a funeral. Well, Stevie might, but not most of us. Some things are intuitive. They don't become unintuitive just because you're doing video. You can usually trust your instincts when it comes to choosing your environment. And if you've chosen the green screen route, then I have some good news. I built an entire course on using green screen before I lost my voice. I will show you in a few easy to understand lessons how to get a flawless green screen shoot, even in a very small room. And you can now get it for the cost of a verified email address. You see, in my world, some people can take on the amazing possibilities in creating and using content only after they've defeated the tech demons, and the green screen course offers a pretty decisive victory. Sometimes we make choices because we have limited means or limited knowledge, and even if they aren't the best choices at the time, we make them because, we need to move ahead. But if you can make the best choice for your business, that's living rich. That'll move the needle. The goal itself isn't just a green screen that supports your message. It's a business that supports your life. And I'll do anything I can to support you in that goal, including teaching you about green screen. I'm Steve Washer. See you next time on the 5-Minute Authority.